Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Welcome to the last episode of season 3 of Share Goodness Ramadan Podcast. How do you feel?
I don't feel good because I really don't like the fact that, we're leaving everybody behind. Ramadan is almost over and
Don't forget, this podcast is brought to you by Johnvents Foods, the producer of Johnvents Pure Cocoa Powder, Oluji Pure Cocoa Powder, and Johnvents 3-in-1 chocolate drink. Your perfect companion for a nourishing Ramadan and even after Ramadan. Kaftar,
Azizat,
it is time to go.
I really don't like the fact that this is our last episode because I wish we could just continue to appear on your page.
But we had such a swell Ramadan with you guys. We had very nice moments. We had special guests. Episode 2, we had Taoma. Episode 3, we had Aowa. Episode 4, we had Ozain. Episode 5, we had Amina.
If you have been keeping up with all those
you
episodes,
know all these
you
things.
will know all these things.
And episode 6, we had the Muslima Speaks. And trust me, every one of them had their own, they had their own saying in their own way. They brought their own personality to the show. They let us a bit into their world. And it was such a nice and thrilling experience. It was entertaining and educating, yes.
The fact that they could even share like a bit from their childhood experiences.
With us, example,
Salma shared our Arabic school experiences, same as Awa.
I could never forget that. I could never forget that.
So.
I could never forget that. But it was really educating.
Yeah, and inspiring.
Yes.
Most especially Mutiat
Olagoke, the Muslim Speaks. I mean, I particularly love that episode because, she let us into a world to see that everything is not always black and white. Whoever you let into your space will determine how you also would feel in the long run. Like you have to shut out the negativity and bring people that they are optimistic just like you, so that people you can have like
just that's positive aura.
Yes, just so you can do well, in your career, in your life, in your deen, and all of that. It was a beautiful experience. And then one thing that she said particularly stuck with me when she said, Allah makes no excuses. Allah makes no mistakes. Yes. It means that at the end of the day, whatever Allah does is perfect.
And it has reasons for everything. That contract that it's been delaying, you've not gotten it. That admission, that perfect man that you so badly want. That
and Awa shared the light into it when she said that people usually when things don't go your way, it's always like in 3 instances.
Honestly,
it's either that the thing is not good for you, or you are not. It's not yet your time, and something better. Allah has planned something better for you. So
just wait on to God, hold on to Him, cry if you have to.
Don't
cry.
lose your iman.
Do not even try it.
Do not lose your iman.
And I know that some of you are thinking that Ramadan is over. I need to go back to my old life.
Ways.
No, don't do that. Yes. You could continue. Of course, it might not be as intense as it is during Ramadan, but just try your best.
We are even encouraging you
honestly, because this thing
stop those things that you did during Ramadan.
Honestly, this thing that they actually have a lot of reward.
I know how they say that it's the how to say, like, when those tiny habits that you do, are the ones that actually cultivate into this thing in the long run. Like they become a part and parcel of you in the long run. Like before you know it, they are your regular life.
Yeah, because I mean, doing something for 30 days, me, I'm already like used to some things already, and I don't think I'm ever going back on them.
Yes.
What about you? Can you say the same for yourself? Are you sure all those midnight prayers, all those tahajjud that you've been observing, do you still want to stop?
Trying to reflect on the Quran, trying to read the Quran, and all of that. Yes.
You're not just reading the Quran, no. You are reading, you're understanding what the Quran says. You don't have to get into competition with anybody. Okay, I'm reading, for this Quran, I read 10, you are going to read 5. No, don't do that. Make sure you're understanding whatever it is that you're reading. The word of God, make sure that they are instilled into your heart.
That is how, to be a better Muslim, you have to constantly seek Almighty Allah for yourself. You have to know Him for yourself, not because you were born into Islam, or you are practicing Islam by by association or something. No, you have to constantly seek the face of Almighty Allah, and you have to understand his ways, his tidings, his practices, and all of that. And let's not forget that Allah is looking for excuses to actually give us Jannah. Almighty Allah wants all of us to go to Jannah.
You know, there are like different ways, there are different things to do. Just by saying assalamu alaikum to your fellow,
there is reward. You know, you are going on the road and then you see a stone or something that could injure something. You pick it up, you serve it off the road. You already have reward for it.
Smiling to your fellow Muslim.
You are married, you are a mother, and you know you wake up to cook sahur and iftar for your family.
Massive reward,
you have reward already.
Massive reward,
you read a verse of the Quran, or for every letter
of the Quran, there's a reward.
There is a reward for it. So
a lot.
Almighty Allah has made Islam easy for us. Like
we don't have to complicate things. Just go with it.
Just try it.
Yeah,
and let's not forget, the Quran is always open to us. Like whatever situation you feel like you are in, wherever you are, trust me, there is a reference in the Quran already.
Do not give up.
There is a reference in the Quran already that you just have to go back, reflect, ponder on it, and voila, the answer to your question is in your face. So guys, please, let's strive to always do better. Let's strive to be better in our dealings, in our life with our family, and be kind. Like the country is already hard enough as it is. I mean, just be kind, do good to one another. Don't expect any reward from anybody. Your reward is with Almighty Allah.
Right. And this issue of giving, some people believe that it's until they have more than enough that they can give. See, the more you give,
the more you get comes back to you.
The more you give, the more you get. When you give out, it comes back to you. I personally believe that if you give someone 2,000 naira, there's a way that 2,000 naira will crawl back into your life.
I mean, if it is 1,000 naira that you have, if it is 15 naira,
even as low as giving someone
20 naira, or even pure water or biscuit or something, trust me, you are doing it for the sake of Almighty Allah, and Almighty Allah is definitely going to reward you in multiple folds, And our sole purpose on earth is to worship Almighty Allah.
Yeah, right.
That is why I think the Amina mentioned that. Yes, that is why we were created, to worship Almighty Allah. Every other thing is just by the way. And let's not forget that this dunya is not our bus stop. We are just a passerby in this dunya. Like it is up there, the Akira, I think that is our final bus stop, and everything that we do should always, prepare us to go there.
Yes.
Should also, whatever you are doing, don't think about this dunya. Think about the Akira. Think about Jannah. That is where everything is beautiful, where there are no mistakes, there are no,
enough provision for everybody.
There are nobody choosing anybody.
Where do you
think
that
is our final bus stop? And I am sure that every one of us wants to go there. Like every one of us wants to go there.
Where do you think your handwork will take you to? Will lead you to?
I'm trying every day, because I'm trying to be a better person. So I hope and I pray that everything that I do will eventually take me to Jannah.
You that you're watching,
where do you think your final bus stop is?
Are you working for?
Where do you think?
Or the other one?
So please let us know in the comment section how this season has impacted you. If you enjoyed this season, which I'm sure you actually did.
The one or two you picked from all our guests.
The guests that you loved the most, that resonated with you the most. Let us know in the comment section. Share your ideas with us. Let us know how you feel. Thank you very much for joining us, for staying with us, for being with us. And do not forget, Johnvents Foods, Johnvents products, they are here to make you feel nourished, active.
Even after Ramadan.
We have
shit and
you
shawal.
should actually incorporate this in your day-to-day life. Like your day-to-day life, we like when in the morning we like to eat light. We like to take tea with it. Johnvents 3-in-1 chocolate drink should be your go-to in the morning. And if you want to, you want to bake, you want to make pancakes, you want to be creative, our pure cocoa powder is your go-to. Please try it out. Tell your family and friends about it. Spread the word. Let us know. Don't forget, you can pick it from any outlet near you. Ebano, Foodco, stores around ShopRite. You can pick our products up there at any time. We've got you. They are coming closer and closer to you by the day. It's been an amazing time.
I don't
like goodbyes, guys. I don't like it. I don't like to say goodbyes. But we have to go. We have to go. But we pray that the goodness of Ramadan continues to stay with us all every day of our lives. is a wrap. That is a wrap for today's episode, which is actually our last episode.
No, not last episode. Eid Mubarak.
Eid Mubarak, guys.
Eid Mubarak,
guys. We do hope that you enjoyed this season 3 as much as we enjoyed hosting it. Until next time, we wish you a blessed and peaceful
emphasis on blessed and peaceful, please.
After Ramadan life, guys.
We have Shawwal, and of course,
yes, and do not forget your sister Shawwal. Do not forget.
Please.
And for the Muslim, for the female Muslims, the Muslimas, let's not forget those fasts that you missed during Ramadan. Please endeavor to fast them back.
Please. We are pleading.
Do not be a debtor in this life. Do not. And remember, share goodness during Ramadan and always.
Eid Mubarak, guys.
Eid Mubarak. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Ma salam, guys. Welcome.